When actor Kayode Ewumi made a mockumentary about a hood celeb called Rollsafe, most of the world didn't know he was an actor. Rollsafe became a huge internet sensation, especially for the tapping his head meme that was used in pretty much every context ever. Keep watching to hear the interesting story behind Rollsafe, as well as Kayode's life before and after the viral meme. But before we dive into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button to our channel. Kayode Ewumi had just finished his bachelor's degree in theater and professional practice at Coventry University when he thought of doing a series of comedy vines with his friend Tyrell Williams. Tyrell suggested that Kayode acted like he stole a car.
And I took off my shirt and I had this chain, One Nation. I had this bad boy, not real gold. And I stole the car and I put on a lisp.
Coyote and Tyrell realized that they were laughing 24/7 at this vine. So why not make a mockumentary with several episodes? Thus, Rollsafe in Hood Documentary was born.
Nice to meet you, man.
It's mad because like, all I see is boot cuts.
The first series of short episodes were initially on YouTube. Then in 2016, Coyote went one step further and pitched it to BBC Three, who commissioned it for a second series of 6 5-minute pilots. Then, this happened.
Yeah, man, I think Mitch was beautiful because he's got good brains.
Like most of Coyote's comedy, the moment was improvised, and the fame that followed was just as unplanned. First, Rollsafe's famous meme was reproduced on very British Twitter accounts such as Footy Humor. Within a few months, Rollsafe exploded on Black Twitter as an avatar of logical fallacies come life hacks. You can't be broke if you don't check your bank account. She can't catch you cheating if you don't cheat. And you can't be fired if you never had a job. While it's not unprecedented to see this kind of transatlantic UK-US cultural accord around a meme, it is interesting that this one in particular translated so well, and so quickly from one continent to another. What did Great Britain and the United States have in common in 2017? What made lethargy and fatalism attractive as widely understood modes of being? You can't be depressed if you were never happy in the first place, right? The Rollsafe meme is not just a random silly picture that happened to catch the eye of the internet, but a meme with a cultural and political context. The same goes for Kayode's whole show, Hood Documentary, as described by Kayode Ewumi on BuzzFeed. Kayode also took inspiration for Hood Documentary from the London boroughs that he grew up in.
The Southwark that I grew up in, the Elephant and Castle I grew up in, the Peckham where I went to school, water fights, there was trying to get the girl's number, there was football tournaments, there was chicken and chip shops.
While the Rollsafe, or think about it, meme took over the internet, Kayode wasn't happy about people completely overlooking his series.
It's just a meme. I didn't go to university to become a meme. I went to university to tell stories, to be a storyteller.
One move that made people more interested in Hood Documentary was Fire in the Booth, the hip-hop track that Rollsafe filmed in the booth of BBC One Extra.
Listen, I don't think you're listening. I got this thing on my wrist and it's glistening. Casio, what?
Rollsafe uses his Fire in the Booth appearance to settle some scores. He makes numerous references to Hood Documentary and his meme. He raps over the instrumental from Gigs, Talking the Hardest, then lays down some fire over Daft Punk's Get Lucky, before bringing the session to an emotional climax with a sung freestyle over Adele's Hometown Glory. It was so good that the internet got confused again. People thought that Kayode was a rapper, and, once again, couldn't tell between reality and fiction. Kayode was an actor playing Rollsafe who played a rapper. Simple, right? Kayode even played Rollsafe reacting to his own video. But Kayode's love for storytelling goes way back and long before meme days. In fact, he told the BBC it all started in primary school.
I think it was like in year 5, where you had to come up or everyone had to come in as their characters. Based on a book, and I came in as Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk.
He took the role very seriously, coming in full of dirt and staying in character for the whole duration of the day. He won the competition that day, and that was the beginning of a career filled with comedy and improvisation. But it wasn't always theater for Kayode. Initially, he enrolled at Coventry University to study journalism. His older sister had taken the same course at the same university, and it seemed like a good choice for Kayode at the time. But as soon as induction week began, Kayode was questioning his choice. His favorite memory for university? Writing and directing a play together with his friend, Ross Samuel Cooper. The show was put on at the Belgrade Theater. As he bowed to the audience at the end of his show, Kayode knew that this is what he wanted to do for the rest of his life. So how did he showcase his talent after graduating? Well, mostly social media. Of course, when social media contains the roll safe meme, it's pretty easy to get noticed. Kayode's favorite performance is Bryan Cranston's Walter White in Breaking Bad, for bringing comedy and drama together better than anywhere else. Kayode appreciates when a series brings the two together. Kayode enjoys shows like Remy, I May Destroy You, and The IT Crowd. He dreams of starring in Atlanta, or, even better, of writing an episode for the show. But he's got his own plans, and they don't necessarily include Roll Safe.
In 2020, Enterprise is a new show that I've written with BBC.
Kayode ditched his famous RS to challenge himself and produce new shorts. Enterprise is a show with more refined humor that shows a writer who's grown. Unsurprisingly, fans do want more Roll Safe, but perhaps it's leaving fans wanting more that keeps the character's value in their minds. Kayode is so convinced of this that he even turned down a $30,000 offer for playing Roll Safe in an advert. Speaking to Complex UK, he compared himself to Joaquin Phoenix's sad clown interpretation of the Joker, performing for people's amusement, but feeling miserable inside. He knows he's done with the character, and no one will change his mind.
People will ask me, when will I bring back Roll Safe? And my answer, you'll never see him again.
Have you seen Hood documentary? And what did you think about it? Do you think Roll Safe will ever come back? And would you like him to? Share your thoughts in a comment, and before you go, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.